This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Wake Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Howdy-ho, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your primetime forecast for Friday, May 17th, 2024. Is it going to be a complete washout this weekend? We'll give you all of the information coming up this morning on your primetime forecast. The 49th annual Bike Hike is still on go for tomorrow morning at the Roanoke Rec Center in Roanoke. Registration starts at 8 a.m. and the Bike Hike gets underway at 9 a.m. Weather permitting, we're going to have train rides with Benji Johnson. We've got Hawaiian ice that will be available for you. We've got the bouncy houses. Dr. Don's Weather will be broadcasting live. We've got a drawing for prizes and raffles. Balloon animals will be available for the kids. Face painting, Chick-fil-A will be there, and Handley High School Marching Band will be selling funnel cakes and fried Oreos. So you want to make your plans to come by. And if you come by, we need you, and I hope you do, we need you to scan the QR code we'll have set up on the table, and you'll be registering for your chance to win a NOAA weather radio from Dr. Don's Weather. We've got several we're going to be giving away throughout the morning. We start broadcasting at around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning at the Roanoke Rec Center. Now, the big question here is the weather going to cooperate with us? And we think that there is an opportunity. Though there will be showers and thunderstorms today, tonight, and again on Saturday, there is a chance that there could be a window of opportunity tomorrow morning for a couple of 2 or 3 hours where we may be dry. Those odds are really at this point 50-50, but they're there. So we're going to move forward with our plans, and we'll be updating you throughout the day if things were to change. We're in contact with the Randolph County Learning Center. They're going to keep us updated on their decisions, and we'll be announcing those decisions here on Dr. Don's Weather. But regardless of whether we have the outdoor activities or not, we're going to be there. I mean, unless we're having really serious, severe weather, we'll be there, and we want you to come by and register for the weather radios. Now, we're not going to ask you to come by if it's unsafe to do so, and we'll be updating that live as we go throughout the morning on Saturday morning. But make your plans to come by and show your support for the Randolph County Learning Center. This is the big social event of the year, and we want you to be part of it on Saturday morning at the Roanoke Rec Center in Roanoke, Alabama. Also, don't forget, coming up on June 1st, we'll be broadcasting live from Boondocks up on beautiful Lake Wedowee. We'll be there from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. We're also going to be giving away weather radios that day as well. So mark your calendars and make your plans to come have lunch with us on beautiful Lake Wedowee up at Boondocks. Enjoy those wings, barbecue, pork, chicken, brisket. And you know the best part, it's the ice cream. I have that first, then eat. That's what I'll probably do. We want you to come hang out with us. Be sure you get in touch with Jamie Dukas, because Jamie can handle all of your insurance needs with Alpha, both in Alabama and in Georgia, personal and commercial insurance. Scan the QR code, click the link at the top of the video, or call Jamie at 256-831-7770. Jamie Dukas for all of your insurance needs in Alabama and Georgia. Head over to our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button and that little bell so that when we go live to cover severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that notification. So here's the deal for today. Stormy Friday in the afternoon. Again, this is a conditional setup. It really depends on how big the storms get down along the Gulf Coast and how far north the warm front pushes, and whether or not the convection across North Alabama gets out of the way so the warm front can push north, as to whether or not we see any strong storms across East Alabama and West Georgia. At the moment, looking at what's actually taking place outside right now, it appears any severe threat today will be along and south of the I-85 corridor. Not looking for any significant concentrated severe weather across East Alabama and West Georgia. Could we have a rogue strong storm or two? Yes, we certainly could, but we think the best opportunity will be along and south of I-85. And then if we can get a little sunshine going on Saturday and reheat the surface, we may get redevelopment Saturday afternoon. There comes that window where we may be dry for a few hours on Saturday morning, which would allow us to get bike hike in with no problems. Now, having said that, there is a caveat. If we get rain that kind of moves in and sets on top of us all night long and we kind of get a cool atmosphere going, we could stay in a light to moderate rain shower situation for most of the day on Saturday. Or if the rain completely moves out, sun comes out, which would be great for bike hike, then we get some heating going and we get those bigger thunderstorms in here around noon or shortly after. So it's kind of a wait-and-see situation. I wish I could tell you exactly for sure what it's going to do, but folks, that's just not possible. We can tell you what it looks like might happen, and then we'll have to see what Mother Nature decides to do. But those are the chances for your Saturday, or Friday and Saturday. And here's a look at the latest graphics from the National Weather Service out of Birmingham. You see that chance of severe today, again, pretty much along and south of the I-85 corridor. Maybe southern Tallapoosa, Lee County is in on the action this afternoon, and the timing would be about 3 p.m. through 11 p.m. tonight. Then as we look at Saturday, we have a marginal risk across all of East Alabama and West Georgia. Again, this would be in the afternoon. It says Saturday morning through noon. I'm thinking maybe, mid-Saturday morning, 9, 10 a.m. through about noon, 1, 2, or 3 p.m. in the afternoon. There is that possibility of all modes of severe weather. Again, this is highly conditional based on whether or not we get any ground surface instability going on your Saturday. And then here's the rainfall. I think we're going to see rain regardless. Periods of heavy rainfall are certainly likely. And the best chance for seeing excessive rainfall is going to be from about Montgomery back towards Selma and then down into southwest Alabama, southern Mississippi. And then there is a marginal risk, a slight risk, I should say, across East Alabama and West Georgia of seeing excessive rainfall at times between now and, let's say, Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening. So rain, I think, is almost a given possibility here. Severe storms, that's still kind of a big question mark. Current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farm, 66.4 degrees. Wind out of the north-northeast at 1, gusting to 2. Humidity 95%. The barometric pressure at 29.83. Dew point 65. We've had a trace of rain so far. High temperature yesterday was 83. Cloudy skies currently, maybe a few showers around. Sunrise this morning was at 5:39, and the sun sets this evening at 7:36 p.m. It is going to be a cloudy day with periods of showers, perhaps even some rumbles of thunder from time to time. 74 in Franklin, 75 in Roanoke, 73 in Wedowee. We'll make it to 72 in Ranburne, and we'll top out at 75 in Lafayette. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. For today, an 80% chance of showers, maybe even a thunderstorm. 75 will be your high, down to 65 tonight. We'll maintain a 70% chance of rain through midnight. And then on Saturday, we're going to give you a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Could it be raining at daybreak tomorrow morning? It certainly could be. Or it may hold off till 9, 10 a.m. on your Saturday morning. That's what we're hoping for. 78 will be your high on Saturday, down to 62 on Saturday night with a 50% chance of showers, and then maybe a 40% chance of showers and a rumble of thunder early Sunday morning before all of this lifts out of here by Sunday afternoon. We'll go back to partly sunny skies with 82 your Sunday Wednesday high. Monday is mostly sunny, full-blown sunshine on Tuesday, and then our next system returns on Wednesday. Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar. A couple of things to show you here. Number one, we have a mesoscale system that's out in the Gulf of Mexico. We'll zoom out, and this is pretty much what's left of it moving in over into the Big Bend area of Florida, and it's dragging showers and thunderstorms across South Alabama. And the warm front, which is just north of this MCS, is lifting back up to the north. And we've got showers and thunderstorms developing right along that warm front. So we have big thunderstorms this morning just south of the I-20 corridor across Mississippi, south of Jackson, south of Meridian. All of that is moving east, northeast. It will move right across central Alabama. So places like Demopolis, Selma, Montgomery, Prattville, eventually over into East Alabama along the I-85 corridor will deal with this area of thunderstorm activity that's currently pushing out of central Mississippi into central or west central Alabama. So that's where your storms will come from today, later on this afternoon. And then as we zoom back out and go to the north, we have another system that's moving across North Alabama, Tennessee, and North Georgia. And that's going to probably prevent the warm front from lifting much further north than the I-85 corridor. And that system's moving off to the east, northeast as well. That's just light rain up there across North Alabama and North Georgia. No big deal there. You kind of see here, East Alabama and West Georgia is sandwiched in between these two storm systems. So it really will depend on how far north this warm front makes it before it moves through East Alabama as to how much precipitation or rumbles of thunder you see across East Alabama and West Georgia. All of this moves out this evening into early tomorrow morning, and then we'll watch a secondary system form down here in southern Texas. This would be our Saturday morning ? Storm. If it makes it in here, if the timing's just right, we may actually have a few hours tomorrow morning where we don't have to deal with any rain or thunderstorms. We're hopeful that it turns out to be the case so that we can get bike hike in without any problems on Saturday morning. A lot of information. We'll be updating you. We will go live this evening, this afternoon, and we're going to be on the road traveling down to East Alabama after about noon today. So if we have to go live to cover any severe weather, it may be from our cell phone. It may look totally different, but we'll certainly keep you updated on the latest information. And then as we start tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. thereabouts, we plan to go live from the Roanoke Rec Center, and we'll have all the weather information for you live on scene. Come by and watch us do this if you'd like to, and register for that NOAA Weather Radio. We're going to be giving away multiple radios throughout the morning. We want you to be part of it at the Roanoke Rec Center as we support the Randolph County Learning Center for the 49th annual bike hike here on Dr. Don's Weather. We'll see you in Roanoke Saturday morning on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Sway Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.